Yo, it's the coach checking in, cruising through Shoreditch. It is shelling it down with rain. I have not got an umbrella because I don't watch the weather, and I'm paying the price. Is it annoying? A little bit, yeah. Does it save me time and attention? Absolutely. Is it worth it? It's, 50-50, but I'm erring 60-40 on absolutely yes. Don't watch the news, don't watch the weather. Pay the consequences for not knowing the weather occasionally, especially if you don't live in a climate, if you live in a country where really there are no massively drastic swings in the weather. London is essentially either a little bit of drizzle, or occasionally a little bit chilly, and then occasionally a little bit hot. Not, there's nothing really outstanding there that you need to guard against. So today I wanted to talk about a really important topic that just popped into my head actually when I've just come from the gym. I want to talk about breaking it down, revision, life, goals, gym sessions, sets, reps in the gym. So what I was doing today was doing a little bit of shoulders, the bad boys, pumping them out, and then I switched on to. I just want to do a bit of kind of leg press to finish off the session. So I did 100 leg presses. So that's where you sit back. It's a sitting machine, and you just pump out. It mainly trains like the upper legs, just to give them a good workout. And I wanted to do 100 of them, just on 50 kilos, not too much, just kind of a reasonable weight. And I wanted to crack out 100. And I thought, whoa, this is going to be tough. How am I going to do it? And I didn't say I had to do it all in one go because, I'm early days at the gym, just getting kind of trained up on the basics. And essentially, I said, okay, I'm going to break it down into 4 sets of 25, and that's how I'm going to do it. And I did 50, which was 2 sets of 25. I started to get really tired and I had to break it down even further. So I broke down the next 25 into 2 sets of 5 and a set of 15. So I started off with a 15, cracked out 5, cracked out 5. And by this time I was shattered. The quads were burning. I didn't look like I was going to be able to smash out the next 25. But what I did is I then broke it down to 3 sets of 5. And a set of 10, but broken down into 2 reps each. So I'd pump out 2, take a little breather, pump out 2, take a little breather, pump out 2, boom. And then I was doing that, and I did it, but it was tough. But the point I'm trying to make is, by breaking things down, it made it so much easier, because every time I was doing those 2 reps, it just seemed like 2. Just get 2 reps, boom, boom, 2, done. Quick breath, another 2, smash, another 2. And this principle exists throughout everything you do. Any goal, any achievement, any kind of thing that's tough to do, breaking it down gives you an opportunity to actually put it into perspective and incrementally make headway to that goal. It's the same with revision, breaking it down over, even, I remember I used to get so granular. I would do a 10-minute slot would be a win. Just 10 minutes, just sit there at the desk. 3 minutes whilst waiting for the train, flicking through 3 notes I'd made on what are the key points I need to remember about this historical period. 1, 2, 3, bosh. All that incremental stuff, the immersion tactics. If you want that, direct message me on WhatsApp and I can actually give you the 7-day plan, immersion section. And you can just go through that. It's for free. Obviously the 7-day plan costs, but this section I put out for free because I just think it's such a huge value add, and it perfectly fits into the way young people and students and me use their mobile phones and technology around them. So finally, this works with what I'm doing at the moment. Working for Vayner. Every day you've got to break down your tasks into small, manageable chunks because there's a lot to do. And if you don't see it in perspective, you're not going to be able to do it all because you're going to get overwhelmed by what's actually on your plate. You've got to break it down and just try and compartmentalize things into different areas and just attack them individually. It's a bit like divide and conquer, you know. That's the theory that you want to look at. Dividing things up and then slowly, incrementally taking over. And sometimes it doesn't feel like you're making massive amounts of progress because you're just doing, the odd thing here and there. But I can tell you, when you look back on it, when I look back on my whole, education and then work career so far, you look at how, what's gone by, how much you've achieved, etc. And you see that the way to do that is to break stuff down. Break it down, make it granular. And then you'll be in a good spot. So, I'm going to check out. Have a cracking day. And see you next time.